Howdy y'all and welcome to Lac Lives. I think it's time we play a little Minecraft. Alright, so we need... I want to go ahead and start on the next... Oh, let me turn my volume down. I was just playing some Better Than Wolves. I gotta jump over here and turn my volume down. I need to get on here and do some lighting around town. Take care of all these dark places. But I'm thinking we need to do a little hunting of squid. I think it's time to start on the next tower. Or the next helix, I mean. I know there's a lot of the red I want to do yet, but I want to make sure this is all going to work out okay. And, you know, I thought about doing it off camera, and then I thought, well... apparently I need to take some lessons on how to exit the door. But we're going to go ahead and... I got a spot over here next to my nether portal, and it's usually got a bunch of squid. And it's shallow, which is a big plus. Because hunting for squid in deep ocean sucks. And so I thought we could run out here and kill a few squid and get the black dye I need for this next part. And then we can go figure out how to lay this thing out. Because getting it all laid out once... Ah, yes, see? Right there. Squid. You know I need to kill you, right? You guys just go ahead and spawn in this nice little river so it's easy for me to find you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Squid. You're dead. See the spots where I moved clay from the riverbank here. Oh, I was thinking, man, I can't jump. Don't jump. The one modded series I play, Better Than Wolves, it's really hard to get food in that game. Really hard. And just standing still, you burn up hunger, which, you know, you do in real life too. Oh yeah, I was gonna come over here and check this river. That's what I was doing. And so I just felt like I shouldn't jump because I need food. Piggies? No? No squids? Alright. Rainbow sheep. Thought maybe I might get some squid in this spot here. This is pretty deep. But no, oh, there's some right there. How many do I have anyways? I got 6. I've got like 20, I think, back at the other place. It's probably plenty to get started. It's like what, 1 for every 8 glass? And we really need to start with cobblestone anyways. We'll grab this one last batch of respawns here and then head back, and then I can show you my process. I know I talked about my process, but talking about it and seeing it done is 2 different things. That's right, chicken. I killed those squid. I don't need your judgment. Here, over there. Bark! I don't think so. I'm just a little worried that the lava is going to show through the black glass too much. The glass is like, yeah, you want to see through it, but it like lets all of the lava's light through, and I don't like that. And I thought they talked about changing the glass a little bit. I do believe it is a lesser extent of letting the light through now, but it's still pretty blatant. All right, I have glass on me, so let's go ahead and get this started. Glass. What world just happened there? Glass. What did I do? Exacts. There you go. Black glass, and I'm out of ink sacs. Well, that didn't take long. I have some more here somewhere, though. Not here, I want to say. Not here. Not here. Well, what did I do with them? Not there. Nope. 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 Seriously, what did I do with all those ink sacs I had? I had like 20 of them. Oh, who knows what I did with them. They're probably there and I just didn't see them. Anyways, we got enough glass to get this thing started, so oh, you know what we don't have though is cobblestone. Give me cobblestone. And you can have the sand. I want the cobblestone. No, give me the cobblestone, I said. Cobblestone. All right, now we can get this thing started. So while I'm headed out this way, I might as well start talking about the movies I just watched. I watched like 3 or 4 movies yesterday. I had the day off, so I was decided to catch up on some movies I hadn't seen yet. Okay. And the first one I watched was Paranormal Activity, the marked ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see how this looks here. So it's at least 7 out. This one actually went 7 and then back 2. So, oh no, it's 7 out from the corner. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the 7. So anywhere back out here should be fine. So let's go ahead and say we put it here. All right, and then we gotta see how far up this goes. So from the ground, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you're just annoying. Okay, so let's actually take out the cobble here. And then this one might actually have to shift over faster because we're going to need to hit the shape sooner. So let me do the glass here. Okay. Actually, it's pretty close to being right on, isn't it? Why did I do that? Why did I switch out the one thing I need for something different? Okay, so this this is the edge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to need to come up that high, and it's got to meet that corner with what? The back corner. Yeah, so it's got to go in one before it starts on its little. Well, maybe I can finagle this. This is a 1. Can't see because of this. This one's a 1. These line up. That's pretty nice. And then this is a 2, a 2, and then here's where the 7 starts. Okay, so I need this black ring to fit into this with this corner when it reaches 5. So that shouldn't even be an issue. That should just be go up 5. But so yeah, the first movie I watched was Paranormal Activity, the marked ones. It was okay. I kind of liked the Paranormal Activity series, and the last 15 minutes or so of it was pretty good. But it was really, I mean, the movies are slow anyways to get started, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. It was the I have to go look at the red one. It was the fact that, right, it's Paranormal Activity. The name of the movie is Paranormal Activity, and there's no paranormal activity in the movie until over halfway through it, and I didn't enjoy that. I thought they just took too long to get to this stuff. And then the previous movies were, sort of about a haunting, a possession kind of thing. And this one, the first paranormal stuff you see is some of it's pretty good. I really liked. There's a scene in there where they got out an old Simon Says, and the one guy starts playing with it, and it works. And then when the other guy starts to play with it, it won't work. And then they discover he can ask it questions, and it will give him answers. Green for yes, red for no, and that was pretty cool. But and I liked some of the other stuff they did with like the kid's grandmother. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then 1, 2, 1. So this was actually underneath of it, and so when it did its first, its first peg out actually made it fit, or did it overlap? It made it fit. Okay. Yeah. We're good then. We're good. Right where I need to be. Except now I can't get back on top of it. And so I wished it had been a little more, I don't want to say fast-paced, because I like the pacing in Paranormal Activities, and they're slower than maybe you'd normally expect. Now, and the last bit of it was really good, but getting up to that point was terribly slow. So I want to bring it forward 1 here. Right, and then that lines it up with this. And then this would be over 1. And then this would be... You guys got to get out of my face. And then this would be the 2. And then 2. And then the 7. Like so. If I don't put this stone down, I will not get this right. I tried so many times to do this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it starts to curve around. And then we switch directions. And like so, that's the 2, right? And then we come out this way too. And then we come out here for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 1, 2, 1, 2. Uh-oh. Nope, see, look, I screwed it up. I screwed something up here. This is a 1, this is 1. 1, 1, 2. This needs to be over here. 1, 2. This needs to be over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you gotta go away because you're over 1 too far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Why are you up here? Get down. 1, 2, 1, 1. All right. But yeah, it's you know, it. I don't know if I'm just I've seen them, so they are not as frightening. Well, okay, I don't really get scared by movies. It just they never really have. Like I guess when I was a kid, like 7 or 8, I watched Poltergeist by myself, and that creeped me out. But I was like really young, and you know, so you'd expect that, and then the I feel like this is on a whole different spiral out than the red one above it. It is, isn't it? Because the red one used its back corner. I have to climb up there and look. I used the back corner on the red one, right? Not the front corner. I'm doing this wrong. Plink, plink, plink. This is difficult. This is really surprisingly difficult for my brain to wrap around for some reason. I don't know why I can't line these up easier. But yeah, so I enjoyed it, I guess, but it's definitely could have been a little creepier than what it was. I mean, some of it's really creepy, and that's what you want in a horror movie. I'm pretty sure it's this back corner. This back corner here does not line up with anything. I'm using the front corners on this, right? Front corner. The one below is a front corner. So yeah, it's not a back corner until it gets all the way around the edge here. 1, 2, lines up. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are front corners. Yeah, I guarantee it. So yeah, this should line up then. Which means that if I... Oh, yep, it sure did. Lined right up. But yeah, it it was enjoyable. And I liked how they tied it into the first set of movies. I don't know how many Paranormal Activities there are now. There's a few. And so if you like the other ones, it's definitely worth... Okay, now this one's just a straightforward. It's definitely worth checking out. I'm gonna have to kill so many squid to do this. So many. It's way easier if I just use skeleton bones to get red dye. Okay, now this one's got to come over. 1. The next movie I watched was what? What did I watch in the middle? I watched Paranormal Activity. Oh, RoboCop. And that was okay. It had some pretty good action scenes, but I felt this story was a little... I don't know if it felt rushed or what, but it didn't... I think they tried for too much, and it just had too much going for it to be really good. I don't know, there's like this anti-technology vibe to the news, and it was in movies too, and it was really, really heavy in this movie. I watch The Killing. Oh, is this the start of my 7 here? I guess so. I watched The Killing, and the guy who plays Alex Murphy in this movie is the guy from The Killing, and in The Killing he's kind of goofy, and that's all I could see every time I saw him was the goofy guy from The Killing. I mean, he's not like haha goofy, but he's like an ex-drug addict, police detective, always talking about like, I don't think he's a vegan, but he's very like meditation and stuff like that, and it seemed really weird seeing him as RoboCop. But he didn't do a bad job, and I don't know if that really played an impact on the way I felt. But like, I don't know, it was just some of the storyline was a little disjointed, I thought. So like for example, oh, nope, yep, we gotta keep going here because this is where I have to bring the edges out and bring the back corner in line, because once I get around here, then it's the back corner up around. But let's see how this is looking. I should have dumped my... Let me dump my bucket of lava down in here so we can see what this looks like. Now I wish I had 2 buckets of lava. So there's a scene in the movie where his son is really upset because, you know, guys, I'm trying to work on something here. Oh, really? Really? You had to knock me off? What are you doing, weirdo? Um, so his son is really upset, and like he's upset at school and stuff like that, and so he has access to like all the cameras and everything. RoboCop does, and so he's accessing it, and he's detecting his son's stress levels, and so he takes off, and like he's gonna go see his son, and then oh, it's a witch. I'm like, what in the world is going on here? Hey, lady. Alright, and you. Man, I'm glad she dropped a stick. That's some uber loot right there. You know, that's not too bad with the lava. It's definitely darker, than I thought it would be. So, yeah, I think the lava's gonna work as my light source, actually. That still looks black. Let's see what it looks like from a distance, though, back here. You think I can make that jump? Oh, I did not. Come on, just let me up here. I want to look. The problem is at night you can't even see the black. And from this angle, there's still too much cobble. I can't barely see. I think it's going to look pretty cool, though. I still have that bad ring. What am I looking at? Yeah, I totally should have ran to do that. But yeah, so he takes off to go see his son anyways. Oh man, I've like already spent a half hour doing this video. Wow. I didn't even make it to my last ooh, 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 ooh. My fault. My fault. Did you see that guy take off and just go crazy there? Anyways, stay on target. And so he takes off to go to his son, I guess, and uh, and then stops and goes to his house, which I thought he was going to his house to see his son, but then he just stops and starts going over the material on his murder attempt where they tried to kill him in the movie, which is why they chose him as RoboCop. And you guys give me 2 seconds here. And it was weird. They just like, oh yeah, I've got to go see my son because he's upset, and then oh yeah, I'm instead gonna go try to solve my own murder. And I don't know, but the ending of it was pretty good. And I can't think of what the dude's name is, but the guy that plays Rorschach in the Watchmen movies, he was in it, and he was really good in it. He was really funny, I thought. And he plays like this weapon weapon master guy, and he hates RoboCop because he feels that his robots are better. You know, that was one thing that was different from the original RoboCop was they already had robot police, and they all worked. Like, oh, right there's my ink sacs. They all worked fine. And in the original RoboCop, the reason they even went to RoboCop was because they couldn't get their robots to work. Okay, I came to grab sand and put in here to cook up his glass. And so it was way different. They had rain. I can't hear myself thinking here. They had like anti-robot laws in the United States, but they were using the robots to police other countries, and they were talking about how amazing the robots were doing in the other countries, but they wouldn't let them in the United States because they were robots. And so they were trying to overthrow the, well, not overthrow, they were trying to get the Congress to overturn the law preventing them from being able to use robots. And so RoboCop was their answer. Really? That guy was bouncing me from behind? No, yeah, there's something here. And so he was their bridge between robot and man that would allow them to sell their robots basically in the United States. And once again, it was very anti-technology, I felt. They had a law against it because they were afraid of the robots, and then when they overturned the law, well, then when they switched the law so that they could have RoboCop, then of course they had issues with the robot again, and I don't know. And then they had a whole "you're programmed so you can't attack the head of Omnicorp" thing is in there, and I thought that was kind of weak. It could have been played out. There was just way too much going on in the movie. But the action scenes, especially when he has to fight against the what are they? The ED-99s or whatever. ED-90s. I can't remember what their designation is. The big two-legged mechs. That was really good, and I enjoyed that. But yeah. So I guess we'll save the last movie till next time. And I'll probably just continue working on this for next time. So, alright, click like if you like, subscribe, be sure and catch the next one. I'll talk to you later.